Hey. You see, this was the right dress.
Oh God, it's not.
What do you got here?
Look beautiful.
Big hug? Bring it in. Let's go. No, I stepped on you.
Alright guys, and just hold your heads back, tilt your heads back to each other. Hold hands again. And keep your eyes closed but look towards me. Eyes closed.
Who is this?
Alright, MJ, turn around, take a look at your beautiful bride.
He was like, I have a second dress. I was like, great.
Hi, it's MJ.
Oh my God, Michael Jackson, is that you? I'm just kidding. Who would have known that a simple text would have changed our lives forever? Michael Jackson was the first name. Oh God, I'm crying. The first name I have ever called you, and I'm happy to say that after 2,191 days, 313 weeks, 72 months, 6 years, so many more have been added to the list, with the most important one being added to the list in just a few minutes, I guess. Husband, or Hubs for short. It is crazy to think that exactly 6 years ago today, on Friday, August 4th, I met you for the first time in front of a shady hibachi joint in East Brunswick. I remember how excited you were to meet me and how prepared you were with reservations for us, although the restaurant was dead, and how nervous I was to go on a date with a stranger I met online that wanted to pick me up from my parents' house. And although our date could have gone many different ways, including being the subject of a murder podcast, especially since I trusted you enough to hop into your car and let you drive me halfway to Red Bank on our first date, I'm glad that the best outcome came out of both of us taking a chance on a stranger we met online. Let me make it clear though, we were lucky enough on finding each other. Let's not meet any new friends online. There are too many weirdos out there, and we don't like people that much. 6 whole years together today. Happy anniversary, by the way. Hopefully we won't go all out like this next year. Too expensive. I can't believe that so much time has passed by already. When we first met, we were both young and just starting off. Through the years, we have grown together and celebrated countless milestones like graduating college, getting our big boy and big girl jobs, moving in together, getting married, getting engaged, me losing my job, finding a new job, buying a house, you finishing your master's, promotions, and now entering the world of marriage. You have been by my side through all the good and the bad, cheering me on, supporting me, telling me everything will be alright, making me laugh and reducing my anxiety when I get a little too crazy. You have showed me what it is like to have a partner who truly cares about me, makes sacrifices for our future, tries to figure out how to bring my wild dreams to life, even if that means spending the summer on a ship in the middle of the ocean, listens to me vent and stands up for me, although we are just getting started on this long journey called life. I know that I wouldn't want anyone else by my side. So, as it is my tradition, I have 3 gifts for you. I wanted you to open each one as I tell you to. Each gift symbolizes each stage of our life together. So, please open the first gift, label past. I'm sure you know who this little guy is. And as I was thinking about what I wanted to tell you on our wedding day, I was thinking about our relationship and how it all started. We were both very young, as I said previously, still in school, and although we thought we were mature and knew everything in the world, we were truly just learning how to navigate life. I remember when you would drive 3 hours to spend time with me, and when you weren't driving, we were video chatting multiple times a day. One specific moment that popped up in my head was the first time I introduced you to Hee. Yes, the fucking chicken. And the first time you heard him speak on our video call. We both could not stop laughing. I don't know what it is about this little guy, but I know his squeak puts a smile on both of our faces. He continued to appear on our calls and make us laugh. Then when we finally moved in together, I remember the excitement I felt when I was waiting for you to find where I hid him that day. Whether it was in the fridge, in the tub, or in a cabinet, he always appeared out of nowhere, and so did your smile. Regardless of how heavy life may have felt, he was always able to put a smile on our faces. This is my promise to always try and make you laugh when you're feeling stressed or overwhelmed, and to always have fun with you, even through stressful times. Please open the gift labeled present. This picture represents the official start of our new family. Although we have felt married a while now, today, the present, is the official start of this new chapter as husband and wife. I promise to always be your family and your rock, and to never leave your side, no matter how hard life may get. I promise to always put our family first, and to stand proudly by your side until death do us part. Please open the last gift, labeled future. Yes, this is why I asked for your ring size. You guessed it right. These silicone bands represent the adventures that lie ahead. I promise to always be adventurous and to explore life with you. To grow ourselves even more than we have grown these past 6 years. And to take risks and get our hands dirty to create a better future for us. I promise to always be your buddy and partner in crime, whether we are traveling to a new part of the world or building our empire together. With these bands, we'll never be afraid to start whatever adventure life has in store for us. I can't wait to officially show the world the love I have for you. You're truly one of the best things that have happened to me. You are not only my husband to be, you are my best friend. And I can't wait to see what life has in store for us. I know we will do great things. I love you to GN-C11 and back. I'll see you at the altar. I'll be the one in white. Not Bobby.
Thea, from the moment that I met you, I knew you were the one for me. It didn't take long for me to awkwardly blurt out that I love you, and although some may say it was way too soon, I knew it in my heart to be true and couldn't wait any longer to tell you. After all, There's only one girl I'd be willing to drive 3 hours each way every weekend from school to see, and through that alone, everyone knew that I found someone special. Looking back on our relationship and all of the adventures we've done brings a smile to my face. All of our beach trips, Greek festivals, comedy and Broadway shows, dinner dates, parasailing, horseback riding, being crazy enough to let me pilot a plane for you, the list goes on and on. We've shared a lot of ups and downs over the years. I was there for you when we first moved in together and the difficulties that came along. We worked together as one and got through it to be even better and stronger than before. Shortly after moving in together, we decided to make our lives just a little bit crazier and got our bundle of joy, Mally. Although she drives us insane, she was one of the best decisions that we made together. In December of 2020, we took the next big step in our relationship when I asked for your hand in marriage. As per how things usually go for me, that was one big awkward ordeal, with you finding the ring box a week before the proposal, to frantically trying to stall by doing a deep cleaning around the apartment, to nervously dragging you down the hiking trail to the spot where I first told you I love you. Needless to say, it definitely did not go as planned. But none of that matters, as it makes for wonderful memories, and most importantly, you were crazy enough to say yes. When we got our house together, getting things situated was no easy feat, with a constant mess, paint everywhere, and our mattress on the floor in the living room. But there's no one else I would want to go through that with other than you. Reminiscing on the renovation progress videos reminded me of how far we've come to make our house our home. Don't even get me started on all the drama that led into planning for this day. But at the end of the day, we stuck together and are now stronger than ever as we make the next step to matrimony. I'm with you, you're with me, and that is all that matters, Munchkin Bear. With all of that said, here's my vow to you. I vow to always be by your side. We may not always agree on everything, but at our core, we know that we have each other's back. I vow to love you each and every day. Life will not always be easy, but we are much stronger together than the sum of our parts. I vow to be your confidant. I cherish your trust in me, and although there are times I may get overwhelmed with life and all of its happenings, I know that I have you to talk to and for you to do the same. And lastly, I vow to share our dreams and aspirations with each other, supporting one another in achieving them. We've done a lot over the years, but with you, I know that there is still a lot in store, and I cannot wait to see where we are headed together. Looking back on everything that we have been through together, with all of the change in our lives and the lessons we take away, one thing remains constant. Our love for each other always comes out stronger. I love you to GN-Z11 and back. Now let's do the craziest thing yet and go get married.
I like how you both put that in. I know.
Hey.
Friends and family, we have gathered here today to share with Thea and MJ a very important moment in their lives. In the years that they have been together, their love and understanding of each other has grown and matured, and now they have decided to live their lives together as husband and wife. Thea and MJ would like to thank each one of you for sharing this happiest of days with them. They would also like to acknowledge loved ones who are no longer physically with us, but are here with us in spirit this evening as we celebrate this joyous occasion. MJ and Thea, it is love that has brought you here today, and in the spirit of this love, I would like to invite Bobby to share a special reading.
If I speak in tongues of men and of angels, but have not love, I am a noisy gong or a clanging cymbal. And if I have prophetic powers and understand all mysteries and all knowledge, and if I have all faith so as to move mountains, but I have not love, I am nothing. If I give away all I have and deliver my body to be burned, but I have not love, I gain nothing. Love is patient and kind. Love is not jealous or boastful. It is not arrogant or rude. Love does not insist on its own way. It is not irritable or resentful. It does not rejoice at wrong, but rejoices in the right. Love bears all things, believes all things, hopes all things, endures all things. So faith, hope, love abide, these three. But the greatest of these is love.
Mally is overjoyed that you have decided to enter into the closer relationship of husband and wife. She would like to share with you the wise advice for a happy life together, titled, All I Need to Know About Life I Learned from My Dog. Never pass up the opportunity to go for a joyride together. Allow the experience of fresh air and the wind in your face to be pure ecstasy. When loved ones come home, always run to greet them. When you want treats, practice obedience. Let others know when they've invaded your territory, and take naps together and stretch before rising. Run, romp, and play daily. Be loyal. If what you want lies buried, dig until you find it. When someone is having a bad day, be silent, sit close by, and nuzzle them gently. Thrive on the attention and let people touch you. Avoid biting when a simple growl will do. When you're happy, dance around and wag your entire body. No matter how often you're scolded, don't buy into the guilt thing and pout. Run right back and make friends. Delight in the simple joy of a long walk together and love each other unconditionally.
MJ and Thea, as you prepare to exchange your vows of marriage, the precious beginning of a lifetime commitment, I would like to invite Claire to share a special reading with you.
Today is a day you will always remember, the greatest in anyone's life. You'll start off the day just two people in love and end it as husband and wife. It's a brand new beginning, the start of a journey, with moments to cherish and treasure. And although there will be times you both disagree, these will surely be outweighed by pleasure. You'll have heard many words of advice in the past when the secrets of marriage were spoken, but you know that the answers lie hidden inside, where the bond of true love lies unbroken. So live happily forever as lovers and friends. It's the dawn of a new life for you. As you stand there together with love in your eyes, from the moment you whisper, I do. And with luck, all your hopes and your dreams can be real. May success find its way to your hearts. Tomorrow can bring you the greatest of joys, but today is the day it all starts.
MJ and Thea, the contract of marriage is most solemn and not to be entered into lightly, but thoughtfully and seriously, with the deep realizations of its obligations and responsibilities. No other human ties are more tender, and no other vows more important than those that you are about to pledge. So with this in mind, I now ask you, do you, Martin, take this woman Thea to be your lawfully wedded wife, to have and to hold in sickness and in health, in good times and in bad, for richer or poorer, keeping yourself solely unto her for as long as you both shall live?
I do.
And do you, Thea, take this man, Martin, to be your lawfully wedded husband, to have and to hold in sickness and in health, in good times and in bad, for richer or poorer, keeping yourself solely unto him for as long as you both shall live.
I do.
Now that you have declared your intentions, I invite you to share your vows with one another. MJ, repeat to Thea after me these words. Thea, I have chosen you alone from all the world
Thea, I have chosen you alone from all the world
to be my wedded wife,
to be my wedded wife,
to have and to hold
to have and to hold
from this day forward,
from this day forward,
for better, for worse,
for better, for worse,
for richer, for poorer,
for richer, for poorer,
in sickness and in health,
in sickness and in health,
to love and to cherish,
to love and to cherish,
till death do us part.
till death do us part.
And Thea, repeat to MJ after me these words. MJ, I have chosen you alone from all the world
MJ, I've chosen you alone from all the world
to be my wedded husband,
to be my wedded husband,
to have and to hold
to have and to hold
from this day forward,
from this day forward,
for better, for worse,
for better, for worse,
for richer, for poorer,
for richer, for poorer,
in sickness and in health,
in sickness and in health,
to love and to cherish,
to love and to cherish,
till death do us part.
till death do us part.
As a symbol of your love and commitment, you will exchange rings. These rings mark the beginning of a long journey filled with wonder, surprises, laughter, tears, celebration, grief, and joy. May these rings glow in reflection of the warmth and love which flow through the wearers today. I would like to invite MJ's best man, Bobby, to please hand the bride and groom each other's rings. MJ, will you take that ring and place it upon Thea's finger, and as you do, repeat to her after me these words. Thea, I give you this ring
Thea, I give you this ring
as a symbol of my eternal love.
as a symbol of my eternal love.
As you wear it,
As you wear it,
may it be a reminder of how much I love you,
may it be a reminder of how much I love you,
not only on this precious day,
not only on this precious day,
but every single day of your life.
but every single day of your life.
And Thea, place that ring on MJ's finger and repeat to him after me these words. MJ, I give you this ring
MJ, I give you this ring
as a symbol of my eternal love.
as a symbol of my eternal love.
As you wear it,
As you wear it,
may it be a reminder of how much I love you,
may it be a reminder of how much I love you,
not only on this precious day,
not only on this precious day,
but every single day of your life.
but every single day of your life. Ooh. It's a little tight. Okay.
We will now celebrate your union with the beautiful Greek wedding tradition of crowning. These wreaths signify mastery of the couple's home and give honor to the spark of divinity that resides within each of them. This is a symbol of how in marriage it is our higher selves that the couple promise to one another and the very best that we have to give. These wreaths, called Stephana, are bound by a single cord, a cord of love and commitment. The pearls represent romance and sweet blessings. As Thea and MJ are crowned, they are forever united as one. So as you face me, please hold each other's right hands. Stand behind the bride and groom and hold the Stephanas over their heads. I will ask you to exchange the Stephana 3 times as is custom as we offer a blessing in each exchange. May your marriage be blessed with strength, truth, and love, that you may be joined forevermore as one mind, one heart, and one spirit. Please change them. May you enjoy a lifetime of mutual love and understanding, and may your love and caring for one another be always in the foreground of your thoughts, granting you health, happiness, and peace. Okay. May you enjoy a long, happy, and fruitful life together. So, Antonio, please place the Stephana on the bride and groom's heads. There we go. I take a minute and get it right. Here, fix it without messing with your face. Thank you. Take the traditional walk around the table 3 times once to express their gratitude for the blessings in their lives, another time around to represent their journey through life together, and a third time to signify that the weakness of one will be compensated by the other. I would like to invite Claire to please hold the ribbons that represent the joining of two lives into one and follow the couple on their walk. And I will take your hand. Should we walk this way? Is this good? Teddy? Just watch the lid. May your union be forever blessed. You guys can face each other. MJ and Thea, I now pronounce that you are husband and wife. You may kiss your bride.
you first told me your name. I didn't hear a word you said, but it was written all over my face. Should've known it was you I would love until the end. When you made it down the aisle, every moment stole my breath. Bet you could see it in my smile. Should've known it was you I would love until the end. I don't know where this road leads. All I know is I wanna go with you in a life where there's no sure things. I am sure I wanna live it with you. If you look into my eyes, when our time down here is spent, it's in every single line. Hope you know it was you that I loved until the end. I had no home to rely on, driving around in a passenger van, dreaming of when I'd ever begin to start my life. That's when I moved to the city to be on the stage, but the curtain had closed. Walked in the room, and that's when I knew that I was home, and my life will begin. Didn't believe it was true till I met somebody. I met somebody like you. Had no direction to move till I met somebody. I met somebody like you. You took a flight from the desert to take up a room with a mutual friend. Couches and wine, and everything's fine. Just one day at a time, and it gets you by. I didn't believe it was true till I met just fading away till I.
Good evening, everybody. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Brianna, and I have the absolute honor of being Thea's best friend and maid of honor. First, I'd like to take a moment to thank everyone who made it out here tonight to celebrate the long-awaited union of the lovely couple, MJ and Thea. The time, love, and support that you've poured into these two is the perfect exemplification as to how we've made it here today. Now, I'd like to take a moment to talk about the beautiful bride.
Oh boy.
Thea, I don't even know where to start. If you were to tell me I'd be speaking at the wedding of the girl doing macaroni art during her freshman year orientation, I'd say you're crazy. The resident assistant in charge of our orientation group gave out superlatives. Thea and I happen to get most likely to be best friends. I'm not sure if you ever took a look at that, but the RA said I don't give that out often. You must have saw something really special. You were hands down the best part of Rutgers. You motivated me to apply myself in the classroom every day. You've been my biggest advocate, and at times my entire support system. I honestly wouldn't have been able to do it without you. Now, I remember you first telling me about MJ like it was yesterday. You had this unfaltering confidence when speaking about him. It was obvious that he was going to be around for a very, very long time. You'd gush about your long video chat calls and how he would drive up and down the state just to see you, which made me elated because I knew you were in good hands. So I racked my brain for like a quick story that embodies who she is as a person, and I got like a late thing. Like I run late. I'm sure she'll tell you all about that. And one time I was rushing to make a train from the New Brunswick train station. It was like the last one for hours. We're 3 blocks away from the train station, and I hear the train horn blaring, like it's there, it's pulling in. Before I know it, Thea pushes this Mazda beyond belief. She floors it, where it's like we're in Dukes of Hazzard, it's ridiculous. I think we even blew her red. And then,
I did.
And then this little tracker odometer thing from State First starts flashing bells and whistles, and she goes, oh no, there goes my safe driver discount. I guess that's kind of my point. MJ, I hope you realize how lucky you are. Not about the driving, but somebody who will always put you and your needs first, even if it costs her. You've blossomed into the strong, resilient woman you are today, and the most impressive part is through all these years, you've managed to stay true to yourself. You're the best friend I never thought I'd be lucky enough to have, and the sister I've always needed. Thank you for being the best shoulder to cry on, my confidant, and for always being by my side even when we both know I'm dead wrong. You give the benefit of the doubt to every person who's blessed enough to meet you, and you're truly nothing short of inspiring. Being close to you is one of the things I'm most proud of in this lifetime.
Oh boy, here we go.
Good evening, everyone. Thanks for being here. My name is Bobby, and I'm MJ's best man. It's an absolute privilege to be so. MJ and I embarked on the roller coaster ride of adulthood together when a computer algorithm matched us as roommates our freshman year of college. It was our first taste of independence. 2 oversized children, often stumbling back to the dorms at 2 a.m. from studying. And nothing was better at 2 a.m. than raiding MJ's magical trunk of snacks under his bed. It was a treasure trove of Easy Mac and all sorts of other great food. And now let's just say over the course of the year, I contributed significantly more to the consumption than the supply. And ever since then, every year on MJ's birthday, I have been sending him unsolicited gifts of Easy Mac, repayments of sort, on his birthday. It's a tradition that stood the test of time, much like our friendship. Now, in MJ, I've noticed there's some essential qualities, and anyone who knows MJ knows this is true. He's great at problem solving. He has his priorities in line, and he's always there for the people he cares most about. MJ is also from New Jersey, which explains, 1, the open-armed hospitality I received anytime I visited his parents. And 2, his complete aversion to pumping his own gas. A quirk I quickly learned about in the frigid winters of upstate New York. Now, MJ did not want to be standing out in the cold, and he's very good at problem solving. So he created a 3D printed brace for the gas pump so he could sit in his car while the gas pumped itself and pretend he was in the Garden State. It was an ingenious contraption, and as luck would have it, when MJ returned to New Jersey, he left me with it, and I still use it. Now, despite being friends for years, we only took one class together, and MJ knows exactly what class that was. It was an anarchism class taught by a hippie professor. But MJ, as always, had his priorities straight. On several occasions, when we should have been attending lectures, MJ would suggest we just go get lunch at Moe's instead. Because for him, friendship had a higher attendance requirement than a class taught by a professor who didn't wear shoes. A professor whose only grading criteria was the length of our final paper. And we took that as a challenge. That last night, MJ shows up armed with Monster Energy drinks. We cocoon in the library, pull an all-nighter to type out a 100-page epic disagreement with everything the professor said. And then that it was so thick, we needed to use a power drill to hole punch the thing. And then that morning, we slapped it on his desk, and he gave us an A++ and noted that our defiant stand was actually the most anarchistic thing we could have done. And it was around this time that MJ met Thea. And I immediately knew they were meant to be together, and she was something special. She was smart, caring, a great listener, and she too had never pumped her own gas. And watching their relationship grow over the years has really been something special. However, I noticed one time I visited them, and a bunch of the Easy Mac that I had been sending MJ so generously was languishing in the back of the pantry. It wasn't until I tried Thea's cooking I realized why. Fake processed cheese and noodles really can't compete with some of the best Greek food, maybe food in general, you'll ever have. Now, for the best Greek wine, though, I've learned you need to go to Thea's parents' house.
Yeah.
Highly recommend it. The unique bond MJ and Thea share is really undeniable, especially when watching them turn their house into a home. A very automated home. MJ has been going hog wild with all the home automation stuff. I don't know if you know this, but probably the next time you walk in there, the toaster will start talking to you. but not to be outdone, on one of MJ's overseas assignments, Thea was unsatisfied with the state of their bathroom, and she by herself gave the ceilings an impressive facelift. And you know, that's when it hit me. These two were meant to be together. Here were two people, both remarkable problem solvers, clear about their priorities, and most importantly, ready to stand by each other through thick and thin. Before we get on to the toast, let me add, if you notice a lonely container of Easy Mac down by the gifts, that's not a mistake. Consider it the final installment in a long-standing debt. A long-standing debt between two friends. At this moment, MJ, we're even.
We're even, Bobby.
Now, let's raise a glass. May life's blessings find their way to your doorstep.
Cheers, sweetheart.
May the love you share today last a lifetime. To MJ and Thea, cheers.
That was awesome. That was awesome. Thank you, Bobby.
There was just notes on a page till I met